Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space, and tech news to share with you, and I came across this over at Science Alert. This should be interesting. Yes, apparently ancient humans crafted deadly wooden weapons 300,000 years ago, the study finds. This should be interesting. And there's spears. The spears from Schoningen in the exhibition at the Schoningen Research Museum. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. 300,000 years, I think this is the key. As I said, I'm not a scientist myself. I just love all science and sharing it with people. I think it's great. So if there's anybody out there who's an expert on this, please feel free to comment down below the video. Powerful new imaging techniques reveal humans were already crafting complex hunting weapons from wood 300,000 years ago, upending the stereotype of the Stone Age. Now, archaeologists have previously suspected humans have been using wooden tools for at least as long as stone ones, but due to wood's more fragile nature, most evidence has rotted away. And as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video, so you can pop in, check out the embedded links, go for a bit of a deeper dive beyond the main article. Makes you a very interesting read, believe me. Now, using 3D microscopy and micro CT scanners to examine 187 wooden artifacts from Schoningen in Germany, archaeologist Dirk Lieder from the Lower Saxony State Office for Cultural Heritage and colleagues have confirmed the suspicions. It's so close to being called Dark Leader, the poor man. Apologies, Dirk, but Dark Leader, that's a bit scary. Now, wood was a crucial raw material for human evolution, but it is only in Schoningen that it has survived from the Paleolithic period in such great quality, explains University of Göttingen archaeologist Thomas Terberger. Yes. Now, amidst the stash of wooden artifacts, the largest known from the Pleistocene period, which was 2.58 to 11,700 years ago, were at least 10 spears, 7 throwing sticks, and 35 domestic tools. Sounds like what's left over once my relatives come over and get drunk at Christmas time. They were all carved from woods known to be both flexible and hard, including spruce, pine, and larch. Now, the tools showed clear evidence of a splitting technique previously only known to be used by modern humans, as well as signs of carving, scraping, and abrasion. Wow. Now, the way the wooden tools were so expertly manufactured was a revelation to us, exclaims University of Reading Paleolithic archaeologist Annemieke Milks. Sorry, Annemieke, I'm mispronouncing your name there. Working wood to the discovered level of sophistication is a slow and many-step process, requiring much patience and forethought. What's more, the age of the tools coincides with when Neanderthals were rising to dominance in Europe, outcompeting their other early human species. That's really interesting. So, Neanderthals, were Neanderthals, expertly manufacturing, you know, um, these weapons, requiring much patience and forethought. That's amazing, isn't it? Very interesting indeed. Because we're all taught that Neanderthals are, that's just amazing. What's this say? Woodworking techniques used for round wood artifacts on the top and split wood artifacts on the bottom. There we go. Interesting. Absolutely fascinating. That's really, really interesting. As I say, now, what does this mean? Does this mean that we were more advanced, than we, saying it's more advanced than we thought we were. That's incredible. I love that. We're discovering new stuff all the time. This is why I'm thrilled about science. I love all science. Look at this. They do a heat treatment on a weapon. 300,000 years ago. That's incredible. To harden it, I'm assuming. Again, I'm not a weaponsmith. I'm not a material scientist, anything like that. But anyone can shed more light on this. Please do so down the bottom. It'll be great. Thank you. I'm just fascinated by all this. The site at Schoningen also contained evidence of up to 25 butchered animals, mostly horses, It turned out that these pre-Homo sapiens had fashioned tools and weapons to hunt big game, Terberger told Franz Litz at the New York Times. Not only did they communicate together to topple prey, but they were sophisticated enough to organise the butchering and roasting. Wow, so they were organised hunting packs and everything else. That's incredible. Now, these powerful hunting abilities are much likely older than the wood artefacts found in Schoningen. The researchers argue these skills would have ensured early humans had access to high-quality food sources for generations, providing the capacity for this increase in brain growth and associated cognitive skills. Yes, don't eat meat. It's bad for you. Well, if you hadn't have eaten meat by the sounds of this, these guys certainly turned that theory on its head. Likewise, hunting would have ensured sustainable populations, even in less favourable parts of Europe during the Pleistocene period, and contributed to human range expansion across the globe. Leader and team write in their paper, and there's the link to the paper there in that embedded link. Absolutely amazing. Incredibly, these researchers also found evidence of recycling. Tools that have been broken or blunted were reworked for new purposes. Wow! So they were upcycling, as well as helping to keep the animal populations at a sustainable level. Interesting. The study provides unique insights into the Pleistocene woodworking techniques. The researchers conclude. Now, Schoningen wooden hunting weapons exemplify the interplay of technological complexity, human behaviour, and human evolution. Yes, their study was published in PNAS, and there's the embedded link for you there to go and check out if you wish to do so. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah, so 300,000 years, and here they are hardening wood in fires and doing all this and getting into hunting packs and everything else. That's amazing, isn't it? When you think about it, that's, a lot earlier than I'm assuming we thought. Again, any paleontologists, any archaeologists, anyone out there like that, please feel free to comment because we'd love to hear from you. And what does it mean? What do you think? That if we're finding this sort of stuff, I've done a few videos like this where all of a sudden out of the blue, we're finding that humans were doing things many, many, many millennia before we thought originally. It's fascinating. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care, and as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say, my brain hurts!